The topic of today, it's going to be the project's catalog. When it comes to interview preparation, this is nothing new. We've been talking about the project's catalog. And this is a very important element when you go to a full loop interview. What is it? Well, the project's catalog is just a list of all the projects that you've been driving for the last 3 to 5 years. The projects you select for this list have to be the most complex from the technical point of view and from the people's point of view. Meaning that from the technical point of view, we prefer projects with a deep technical stack rather than user-facing. And also, we prefer projects in which we have several teams together trying to achieve exactly the very same goal. What's the motivation? Or why should we create a project's catalog? Well, it is very important because we're going to use it for our interviews. Either we start with a phone screen or for the full loop. It is super useful in any of the interviews. Of course, there are going to be some of them in which we are not going to use them. For example, technical retrospective or system design. Yeah, we are not using it there. But for the others, for sure. Whenever you have the project's catalog in front of you, you will feel more in control of the situation in the interview. And as a byproduct of that, you will feel more confident. What are the elements that are part of a project's catalog? As we can see here, we have an example of my project's catalog. You can access this spreadsheet using the link that is in the description. First, we have the project name. Then we have the company. It's understandable that if you are putting together any programs or projects that you ran during the last 3 to 5 years, they are going to be associated to different companies. Then for each one, you will provide a description. This will be useful whenever the interviewer or whenever you This will be useful whenever you will have to provide any context to the interviewer. Then impact and success metrics, what was achieved by that project. And the success metrics are mostly product success metrics. Please leave out any project related metrics or any operational metrics. Then the next part is what went well. So here you have different situations in which the project went really well. And then what didn't go so well. You can specify each one of the situations here. So you have them separate. Describe the context. Describe how you fixed it. And what was the final outcome and what did you learn from it. And then, last but not least, we have communications and risks. So list all of them. What were your stakeholders? How did you keep communications? And how did you handle risks? And if there was any major risk that was present in the project, and how did you manage it? How would you use the project catalog during an interview? You have two different options. Either you have it in an additional screen, or do you have it on paper? Any of those two will work. For the project catalog, remember, you have to have bullet points. It's not an essay about each of the projects. It's just main points that will help you remember your experience. Remember to be natural. Don't start reading from the project's catalog like it's a recipe, because the interviewer is gonna notice. So have it as a guidance. And last but not least, the project's catalog is not an excuse for you to lie about your experience. Use your real experience in order to build it. Before you go, remember to subscribe to my channel so you can keep receiving all these useful videos and tips for your career in technology. Remember, be kind, be smart, have fun. Someone told me that you might like this video here. It's very cool.